Sunday, Room 21 Rockstar families. Welcome to our weekly VODCAST. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I know that I am so incredibly excited for the week ahead in Room 21 because it is going to be incredible. I know I say this over and over, but these scholars are incredible. They have become one family who is passionate, courageous, relentless, and grateful. They are so focused on the learning in class, and they're always wanting to find out a little bit more. So for all of those reasons, they are truly an incredible class and an incredible Room 21 rock star family. So a couple of quick announcements, and then I'll get you guys right back over to the podcast. Don't forget, in the Friday folder each week, guys, I sent home the newsletter bright green paper. Okay, so a couple of features of the newsletter, as I talked about last week. First of all, our weekly calendar at the bottom, and it'll update you with the specials that we have, different things like that. And then on the back, your scholar can actually complete a couple of challenges here for house points. And new this week, now that we're on Google Classroom, your scholar can answer this question on Google Classroom or on a sheet of paper and bring it in also for house points. And then additionally, guys, I tell you what we're up to this week in terms of our learning. I did want to congratulate this week's rock star of the week, Cheyenne Mummert. Cheyenne has been an incredible leader from the very first day of school, whether that was asking her to go down and walk some kindergartners to breakfast, or being an incredible leader in the UMA, the greenhouse, or just standing up in class using incredible accountable talk and just being all in. All of those reasons and more, Cheyenne is this week's rock star of the week. Congratulations goes out to Cheyenne. One other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about this past week, your scholars created a to-be-read list and kind of had an introduction to the 25 book goal that we have going on this year. So every scholar has a goal to read 25 books this school year in Room 21. 10 of those books need to be chapter books, but the rest can be any variety, shape, or form. You know, they may be a picture book. It may be a newspaper. It may be a magazine. So 10 of the books are going to be chapter books, but the rest are up to the scholar, as well as the genre, the type of book. They are so incredibly excited to read. We had a book shopping day in class where your scholars actually just kind of look through our library to kind of get an idea of what they want to put on their to-be-read list. And they were so incredibly enthusiastic and passionate. It was amazing, guys. So anyway, let me just take you to a couple of places in the classroom where you're actually going to find that your rock stars are going to record a few things. So first of all, over here at our Mission Control Center, you will notice that each scholar has one of these little pods. Inside of it, they have their name, and then they're going to keep track of the number of books that they read by placing Legos in here, okay? So we just got started with that this week, so obviously those are kind of empty at the moment, because some books are pretty big. And then finally, your scholar is going to, each scholar has a little binder back here. They're going to keep a lot of different things in this binder, but one of those things that they're going to keep here is actually the 25 book challenge page. And if you want to pause the screen to see the exact requirements, you can, but they're just going to put down the book name, the author of the book, and the number of pages that they read. That's all that I ask. Basically, our goal this year, guys, in Room 21 is to become one incredible family of readers. And I don't want to squash the passion of reading in any of the scholars, so we don't have AR tests and things like that. Our daily guided reading, when we're back in the classroom reading the books that I select, are going to be incredibly rigorous, and I'm going to be asking questions and just prompting your scholar to dig deeper with the text. So this year is all about the year of reading, and it's going to be absolutely incredible. So at this time, I'm going to send you guys off to the strategy session, and I'll see you on the other end. Hey, Room 21 Rockstars, welcome to our weekly strategy session. Now, just to quickly review, where are we actually at? We are at our home page. Okay, now this is an address that we're going to try to get down in class, but if you type in these simple parts, sites.google.com/staffordschools.net/room21rockstars, this part here is all that you are going to need to get into this site. Okay, now I have placed our site in one other area. Let me take you over to our Google Classroom page really quickly, guys, and you'll also be able to see where this is kind of hanging out. So, if you come to the About section, which is up here at my cursor, I have put a link to two things in our About section. First of all, Clever, which we're going to get to in a second, and second of all, our class website. So if you don't quite know our address yet, all you have to do is click Welcome Home Scholars, and you're good to go. Now, the first thing that I want to show you guys this week, everybody was on Clever last year, but if you go ahead and click that link to Clever, and you are either going to have to click, you're going to have to choose the account that you want to sign in with, but it's the same account that you guys use to log in, okay? And obviously, I just did that wrong. Let me try that one more time, guys. I have a couple of Google accounts here. Okay. Now, we do have a couple of things available to you ready to rock and roll now. Now, mine looks kind of like the teacher page, but I do want to take you down to First in Math because First in Math is up and ready to go. Okay, so if you go ahead and just click that, you automatically log in, and I can see a few of you have already been there and logged in already. So if you guys just go ahead and visit that, go to Clever, you can get to First in Math. That is the first thing that you guys want to do, and that's going to be an incredible way for you to practice your math facts, which is one of the things on our Barrett Academy Constitution that we want to be intentional about each and every day to make ourselves successful in math. So, don't forget a couple of areas on this webpage that are going to be helpful to you. If you come to the newsletter section, that's going to have the most recent newsletter if you forgot yours at home or you're not sure where to find it. And if you go to the second page, this is a slide, then you're going to end up finding the challenges that I have made available to you guys for you to also earn house points. So you have a ton of different areas where you can find and earn house points. If you don't have the paper copy, you can simply use the digital copy. Now, the VODCAST section, if you simply click VODCAST, you're going to see this screen, guys, and you're going to see our most recent VODCAST as well as the two most recent VODCASts, which would take you to the previous year, last year. But this is last week's VODCAST. And then if you click Weekly Strategies, here you're going to find the things that I have available for you to earn a couple of house points at home. So, let's go ahead and look at them one quick second. I do still have the rounding decimals IXL link and the whole number problem solving IXL link. All you have to do, guys, to access these is to click them, and it's going to open it up. Now, many of you were good about this last week who brought in your work. You guys just have to simply show all of your work in order to earn the house points that are given to you. So as long as you do that, you guys are good to go. Okay, 2 house points for each problem. If you already did it last week, you can go back into the site and earn a few more points because this week we're moving, actually transitioning to some whole number problem solving while we're still reviewing rounding decimals. So that's kind of our focus this week. Additionally, guys, I still have this page, and you may just want to pause your screen if you want to complete these, but I'm going to add one more challenge to these numbers. Also add them to the nearest whole this week. Okay, and I will give you 2 house points for rounding it to the nearest 10th, 2 for the 100th, and 2 for the whole. And then I have simply, if you scroll down, one that's in word form as well. I have a brand new no guessing riddle of the week, 10 house points if you can figure out my number. Just remember, take it one step at a time, guys. Do step 1, go to step 2, go to step 3, 4, 5, and 6, and you'll be good to go. Okay? I have another which number doesn't belong. Now, here's what I want you to do this time, guys. Tell me which number doesn't belong, but try to find many different answers. Maybe 17 doesn't belong because of this. Maybe 26 doesn't belong because of this. I will give you 2 house points for every number you say that does not belong, that has some justification, that has some reasoning along with it, okay? Reading and writing this week, guys, I simply found a cool prompt. Tell this story. You bring your story into class, and you can get yourself 5 house points. And remember, guys, kind of like we're talking about right now with journaling, writing can take many different forms. Somebody might end up writing a song. Somebody might want to write a poem. Somebody might actually want to just write a story, like a written paragraph. What is happening here? Totally up to you. Maybe somebody's writing a dialogue, a conversation. So you guys make that decision, and it's available there for you for 5 house points. Other awesome resources, guys. I really love this Think Fun site. All you have to do is click the picture to get there. And many of you have played many of these Think Fun games before, but there are some really neat ones. I personally would push you toward Codemaster, which is one of my personal favorites, or Word Around if you like more linguistics, more written word, okay? So that's available there. If you have proof that you played these at home, then I'll give you some house points if you bring that in and tell me about how that went. As well as I have some digital breakouts here, guys. Now, some of these are a little harder than others, but if you want to give it a try, the one that I would prompt you to try would be the National Park Adventure Tour, as we're getting into social studies this week and talking about the regions of North America. This would be a great game for you to go ahead and kind of explore the national parks that kind of give us a good picture as to what the land looks like all over our country. Okay, so that is all there for you guys, available for you to earn some extra house points. And I know at this time you're probably waiting for that secret hashtag of the week. Now, this time around, I want you to come in and actually whisper the secret hashtag to me. It cannot be loud. Has to be a whisper for you to earn 5 house points this week. Remember, last week was kind of a bonus week. So this week, this time around, guys, the secret hashtag of the week is going to be hashtag planting corn. Hashtag planting corn. And you have to whisper it. Okay? So there's one other thing that I want to show you guys before I leave for today, and that's actually our school wires account that's through Stafford County Public Schools. So if you go to staffordschools.net, okay, and select a school, you're going to have to find Kate Waller Barrett Elementary, and then you come to grade levels and choose, oops, just kind of wants to go up and down there, and come back to 5th grade. You're going to find the main 5th grade page, but then if you click my name, you're going to get to our page. There is one area, well, first of all, there are many things here, basically like our school our class website, but one area that I want to point your attention to is the class links and documents section. Under the links, I do update these with some awesome resources, okay, guys? Under U.S. History 1, I have a really fun Continents and Oceans game that I just uploaded yesterday that I think you guys will enjoy. Tomorrow, we just have to quickly review the 7 continents and 5 oceans before we get into the regions of North America in social studies. So go ahead and check that out. That is at staffordschools.net. Select a school. Go to Kate Waller Barrett, and then you'll find us and where we are there. So, without further ado, guys, I'm going to turn you back over to Mr. Record in person. Anyway, Rockstar families, I hope that our VODCAST was helpful to you this week. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do not hesitate to contact me. Your Rockstars are incredible. We've only been here 9 days. I cannot believe how far we've gotten. I can't wait to see where we get in 180 days. So with that being said, guys, you are the very best families in Stafford County, Virginia. And I will see you guys next week.